Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Brown. I'm a Jay Keeler Fellow with Wisconsin Sea Grant, Wisconsin Coastal Management Program, and I'm the new, as of January of this year, coordinator for the Coastal Hazards of Superior Community of Practice, more commonly referred to as CHAOS. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about CHAOS, what it is, plans for the future, and how you can become involved. CHAOS is a community for sharing knowledge and resources about natural hazards that affect Lake Superior's coastal communities. You're probably familiar with many hazards that impact daily life along the coast of Lake Superior. You can see here on this graph, when we pulled CHAOS members, their primary areas of concern were with coastal lakeshore flooding, coastal shoreline erosion, and lake level fluctuation. However, that doesn't minimize their concern for these other coastal hazards, such as storm surge and coastal storms. And likewise, it does not minimize the fact that these hazards, all of them, have significant impacts on the lives of people living on Lake Superior's coast. In order to be a member of CHAOS, you simply need to be interested in coastal hazards. So anyone can be a member. Currently, we have approximately 100 members, and those members come from federal agencies, state and tribal agencies, as well as local governments and tribal governments. This doesn't mean that you have to work in one of these sectors to be a member. Again, like I said, you just need to be interested in coastal hazards. Our planning and meeting facilitation is guided by our wonderful steering committee, which is made up of people from Wisconsin and Minnesota coastal programs, the Lake Superior Estuarine Research Reserve, and Wisconsin and Minnesota Sea Grant. Meeting attendees have joined us from many different areas and regions around Lake Superior, as you can see from this map. We even have folks from Michigan and other states in the Midwest that join our meetings. So you may be wondering at this point, what is it that CHAOS does exactly? Our main activity is our quarterly member meeting, where we give members a chance to hear from speakers from various backgrounds covering topics under this coastal hazards umbrella. And we also sometimes provide members the opportunity to network during those meetings, network with each other. CHAOS has also supported some past projects. For example, we've provided support for grant applications and other specific projects. CHAOS has a monthly newsletter which shares resources and information about trainings, webinars, conferences, and anything else related to coastal hazards. In addition, we're in the process right now of planning and developing CHAOS member field trips, where we'll give members the opportunity to visit on-site and in person a project or example of coastal hazard impacts or other things. And then lastly, I'm a social scientist, so with my time here as CHAOS coordinator, I'm going to be putting time and effort into planning for the future of CHAOS and helping it evolve in the most beneficial way. And in order to do this, I will be conducting CHAOS member interviews, because the members are who guide this community of practice. So in our quarterly member meetings that I mentioned, we've covered many topics. So from tribal hazard mitigation planning to natural flood management. On your screen here, you're seeing some of the topics that speakers have covered at our recent and older meetings, but this really is just the tip of the iceberg, because we're interested in hearing speakers talk about anything related to coastal hazards. So what's next for CHAOS? We'll be distributing our next monthly newsletter on May 16th. We have our next quarterly member meeting in June, and this summer we plan to have our first member field trip opportunity. So if you'd like to become involved in CHAOS, or if you would like to just learn more today, you can visit the CHAOS website, which is, you can see on the screen there. On this site, you can find resources and links from past meetings, old CHAOS newsletters, and other resources. If you search for CHAOS Community of Practice, it should be your first choice on Google. Alternatively, you can always email me. My email is sarah.brown@wisconsin.gov. If you'd like to become a member of CHAOS, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll get you added to the list. After that, you'll receive the monthly CHAOS newsletter and get informed of any upcoming CHAOS events. Also, feel free to email me if you have any coastal hazard resources that you'd like to share with CHAOS, or if you're interested in potentially being featured as a speaker at one of our events. Thank you everyone for listening to my lightning talk today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the symposium.